Hello, hello, everybody. How's Hey, we building over here in Brian Robertson. I come here to talk about this madness going on in these YouTube streets dealing with Robert Sylvester Kelly, known as R. Kelly, our family friend. So let me give you a little history about me. Um, Robert Sylvester Kelly is our family friend. I do not know the person that they talk about, that they talked about in the documentary, however the hell you say it. I do not know that person. The person I know was a loving, kind, a gentleman, respectful. So when that documentary came out, I was like, who they talking about? I'm going to sue every last one of them. Because this is not the person that I know. Hold on. I'm trying to put some. Uh, mm. So us people that came on these YouTube streets, they had an agenda, and that was they were the only people that could talk about R. Kelly and nobody else could. We got this YouTube streets locked up so they can get money. Anybody that came on the scene, they attacked them, destroyed them, doxed them. That's what they did. I know firsthand. I did not get in the fight for R. Kelly for a dime. I got in the fight for R. Kelly because he was our, and still is, our family friend. As I sit back and I look at what transpired, You know, it's a, it's entertainment. People want to stay relevant by any means necessary. A clout chase. I didn't do that. What I did for him was from my heart. I spent my own money, my money. I did not ask for no donations. I I did not want a dime. I did not want to see him in prison. Now, I, for everybody that are starting these narratives or don't want to face facts, in R. Kelly pre-sentencing report on behalf of his lawyer, he said he married Aaliyah. Again, in his pre-sentencing report, he stated he married Aaliyah through his lawyer. And people are still out here saying they weren't married. In his pre-sentencing report, he has given defeat to things. But you still have people out here saying it wasn't him on the tape. It wasn't, he didn't marry Aaliyah. Until you can deal with what happened, because I had some hard pills, to swallow. Now I'm like everybody else, you know. They never acknowledged the marriage. You know, it was something that happened. They said it was a publicity stunt. However it went, he stated he married Aaliyah. I met a lot of great people in this fight for R. Kelly. Trevin, Lolo, Chi-Town, 312, Ruthie, Shaborn, Nairi, Glenda. People gave rallies, one papoose. And I've met some people that was so low down and dirty. You know, this whole R. Kelly fiasco on YouTube is the most disgraceful stuff I had. Because you had people set out to destroy anybody that came on YouTube like they were the only people that could talk about him so they can get their money. They didn't give a darn about him. It's been a money grab for some people. Why? If you truly loved this man and cared about him, why would you be concerned who was walking the streets for him? Long as it was people out there protesting. For every protest that's ever been held, held, did y'all know everybody that was protesting for them people? See, this is what I was saying with the mindset of our people. Why would you be worrying about who out there protesting for him, taking pictures, calling hotels? Why would you do this type of behavior? Long as it was people out there protesting for R. Kelly. But I forgot, everybody wanted to be YouTube famous. YouTube famous. I filed lawsuits and the strategy was to bring awareness. It was never about the money. Okay, first of all, Yvette Scott, I never said Aaliyah was the issue. Okay, Yvette, I'm going to tell you this. You can lead this chat. R. Kelly stated he married her in his pre-sentencing report. Okay, he stated it. So don't come over here with no false theories and lies. I go by what's in the paperwork. Bitch, you don't have common sense. Cause bitch, and I'm gonna go there with any of y'all together. Okay, you dirty hoe. Don't come in my chat saying what the fuck common sense is, bitch. Common sense, you dirty hoe, is fucking reading the paperwork. He stated he married her. Now get the fuck out of here. The fuck? We go by paperwork. He stated he married her. Block that bitch. If you want to walk around here like R. Kelly didn't do anything, like he is God, y'all got life messed up. Ain't nobody perfect. Not even me. So what we have now and what's been going on for everybody that was walking the streets, for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, were these dirty other people destroyed and ruined a great movement. Yeah, he said it. Don't come over here with no rumors and conspiracy theories. I had to face facts. Now, Robert Sylvester Kelly also conceded that he had been with some minors. He conceded. And that stuff happened 30 something years ago. Okay. So to bring you up to date, I'm just going to show. When we were marching the streets for Robert Sylvester Kelly and the dirty low-life people who was concerned not about the protest, because y'all don't do, other races don't do this. They were too worried about what people was doing after the protest, making sure they keep everybody out the way, because they was going to be the only people getting this money. Now, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, has been making phone calls. So you had a BOP when he was in Chicago. Well, everything gets recorded, emails, and all of this. So he is saying that with the BOP officer given the information to Azriel Clary, causing her to flip, and she became the government's star witness. Azriel Clary was already in the indictment. Okay? Azriel Clary was already in the indictment when he was with her, which I had already told, I felt in my heart that the Clarys, along with their daughter, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew. So Robert Rob believes in his mind that if his girlfriend at that time Asriel Clary. The reason she flipped on him was because she saw the emails him talking about another woman. I say she was gonna flip on him. And this is my opinion, and my opinion only. If you don't like it, you don't have to agree, you don't have to do whatever. This is my channel. Go get your own channel. So, this is what he believes. Now, with this BOP officer, the lady was fired. She lost her pension. So they dealt with the lady. Rob feels as though this is what caused her to flip. The I believe they knew what they was gonna do the entire time. My opinion. Fuck the whole Clary family. Fuck Angelo Asriel. Fuck that whole family. I don't know. Mm. They got on Lifetime sweetener pie. There was a lot of lies that was told. But anyway, let me get back to what's going on in the streets now. So with Rob calling people, he wants his voice to be heard about why he thinks his case Rob is not thinking about anybody else but this BOP officer situation, which has been handled. He has been making calls bloggers. I don't know any other celebrity. I've been on this earth for 61 years and I done followed everybody's trial. I do not know any celebrities that's been calling people on YouTube. Never in the history. I thought they only talked to their lawyers. So it's been shocking. With him calling all of these bloggers. The only thing these people do once he gets off the phone with them, you can see it all just by the people. They laugh at him because if you read the paperwork, the evidence, some evidence was shown. But I feel as though Israel Clary was going to always flip. Y'all have to remember, hey, y'all have to remember Israel Clary, when he was with her, she was already in the indictment. I say she was going to flip anyway. Her mission had been completed. She went in, and she did her job. She was already in the indictment. I do feel as though she fell in love with him. She didn't know what to, he, the way she was defending him in the beginning. I believe that first interview with Gail King, she was telling the truth. So Asriel Clary is about, I think they said 40% or 50%, because I think 5 of his charges in New York deals with her. So I'm praying that that the appeal would be granted and time might be reduced. Dealing with Asriel Clary, things that really make me go ballistics and stuff is when a woman gets on the stand and say, I lied to him about my age, and then I told him the truth. So you lied to him to get sex, right? So you had already entrapped him. R. Kelly was already entrapped by this girl. If he never saw her again, regardless of if he let her come back, he was already entrapped. Okay? They had him. So then they come with with the excuse Uh, and again, this is just my opinion. So he he was entrapped. That for me, it's no going further on what he should have did, or he should have sent them home, or he should have did this. So the girls get on the stand. They say I lied to him about my age. Now I'm supposed to believe because you said, "Oh, I lied about my age," but I told him the truth. 3 months later, 2 months, I mean, but you told him the truth. Well, you shouldn't have never lied in the first place. So going into this, he should have sent her back home or never let her come back. They started the shit by lying. Until we address women, young women that lie about their age, they need to start prosecuting them. It's not a point of what he should have did. She shouldn't have lied. They put the ball in motion. So don't say he should have sent her home. He shouldn't have let her come back. Why did the young girl, she shouldn't have lied? She shouldn't have lied. I hope there will be some laws passed where women that lie get time. I hope that there are going to be laws passed for parents that pimp their kids out. So the madness on the YouTube streets is Robert Sylvester Kelly has been calling bloggers, pleading his case. I hate when he calls these bloggers. I hate it because all it does is it starts people to talk about everything he did. It starts the people from Chicago talking again. It talks about, nobody talks about the good stuff. They want to talk about the bad things. The Robert Sylvester Kelly that I know is a kind, family gentleman, gentleman. As we found out, when these girls hit the streets, when the trial started, like there was no locked doors. no locked doors, none of this stuff. So he called Kwame Brown and like the rest of us, hey West Coast Bill, hey Patty. Oh, okay. Hey West Coast Bill, yeah. So his injustice, which people have been fighting for years, to talk about how they changed the laws, the statute of limitations in Chicago to go after him. If you follow the case, the government, they really, I mean, they didn't care. Sorry, y'all, that was a train. As you go further into the case, you actually have parents that groom their kids on how to seduce this man. When ain't nobody sitting in prison but him. So that really shows me you don't give a darn about no black girls that you say. If you gonna do a clean sweep and you want everybody, you want to send a message instead of giving immunity deals, they all should have went to jail. Parents sex traffic their own kids. They knew where their kids was. Where they do this shit at? I remember free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. Where were the parents? Where were the parents working on a motherfucking lifetime check? Is what we was chanting. That's courtesy. Well, I haven't talked to him. I don't have no issues. That was with the Boski gun. And I used to think, well, God, we can't blame the parents. I mean, you got some women, some people out here that was, trying to be the best parents that they could be. They might have had to work jobs. And we all know a lot of us as teenagers, we did do some things. But these parents was working on a lifetime check. These parents, this whole case with him, it's mind blowing. Even in these YouTube streets, it's mind blowing. People have lived good off R. Kelly's name for 4 years. I talked with Larry McGee. He was another person that was fooled by Angelo Clary. I think Larry McGee, folks want to talk about the ops. I ain't in no military. I talk to human beings. I called Larry because Larry had the information. I was trying to find some information out. And then we start talking more. Larry had the plug, he had the information. But thank goodness Larry made his statement. See, this whole R. Kelly mess, a lot of people were led to believe people had great motives and great intentions, and they didn't. Half of them was thinking about what money they can make. They could care less about him. A lot of them, you know, like I say, the Clary family had you believing they sucked everybody in for you to feel sorry for them. And come to find out, they told a whole lie. They knew where their daughter. And again, I'm only talking about one family. Now I'm going to talk about another family. Aaliyah's mammy and her uncle. Y'all should be in jail too. Barry Hankerson, why you still getting money? Did you dangle your niece in front of her? In front of him? Then we've got the land fairs. Rest in peace, Mr. Landfair, because you probably rather be dead than to get on that stand and tell the people that we took all this money over years. Like the whole mindset of this entire case. I know me. I know my father would have killed any man. I don't care if it was R. Kelly, back in their day, Al Green, uh, Tyrone Davis. If my dad would have saw me on a videotape, there would be repercussions. I know my daddy would have never went on to work with a man and I gave them my daughter. And then we run into this problem. Who am I to tell people what to do with their kids? Who am I to say, so the whole case is toxic, evil, just like these YouTube streets, toxic, evil, people destroying people. People want everybody out on the way. They didn't want anybody to talk about R. Kelly. You got people coming up with conspiracy theories. Damn the conspiracy theories. So Rob called Kwame Brown and he talked about the BOP officer situation. So they start attacking Kwame. Kwame, Kwame, or Kwame, however you want to say it. He did state that he does not condone his actions, that it's only the injustice part that he's fighting for. And so there was, the YouTube streets got hot again. They were trying to attack Kwame Brown. Now check this out. People that can think or can separate the two, the artist from the man, they get attacked. This whole United States correction, the United Snakes of America was built on a lie. I personally feel is if you're not going for one, don't go for one, go for them all. So Kwame Brown has been attacked. Then you have Whack 100. Now I can say that what I wouldn't have did at 14 or 15 or 16, But when you want to meet a superstar and you like him so much, people people will go through great lengths. And when people know your weaknesses, they they'll serve you your weakness. Again, the whole case is toxic, demonic, and all kind of evil, even in these YouTube streets. This R. Kelly situation is toxic, dirty, evil spirits connected to it. A lot of these bloggers on here wasn't right. They was only in it for the money. They set up camp. They already had shit put in place. What they were gonna do to YouTube streets and get money, and they were gonna move everybody out the way. I said it, sue me. Darlene April, said it. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I just chose to float, to move back due to my health. But some of y'all on here is the dirtiest, low down people. Calling yourself defending him. You ain't defending him. You've been living good for 4 years. If whoever you think this video is about, let it be about you. Cause some of y'all was some dirty, rotten, dirty, low down folks. To watch all of this stuff transpire has been the most hurting stuff. Like we were supposed to be marching the streets for R. Kelly, and next thing you know, people being threatened, doxxed. They weren't about what people doing after the protests, which is nobody's business. People meet up all the time. If people want to do whatever they want to do at the protest, is their own business. But you low down dirty dogs want to worry about a kid by me on a party bus, who's sleeping with who. What did that have to do with the protest? Y'all made it personal so you can move people out the way. And you still look like fools today. Because R. Kelly has admitted to marrying Aaliyah. He's admitted to sleeping with minors. Y'all trying to make him innocent for things that he was found guilty of. That ain't helping him neither. That is not helping him either. It wasn't him. He didn't do this. This didn't happen. Y'all got folks at, see, y'all got folks believing what no tape shown in court. He didn't marry Aaliyah, all kind of stuff. Things that he conceded to. And y'all to come up with all kind of conspiracy theories. You cannot help anybody if you go along with the BS. I had so many issues in the beginning. I don't care. I got a woman now that still want to show the text messages. Yes. When I heard things, when I started doing my research and heard things, and I would let people know I got to talk to my bishop because I didn't heard this or that. I had some pills I had to swallow. I filed lawsuits to bring awareness. If anybody thinks Lifetime is getting ready to concede to having liars on their show, y'all got another thought coming. The people that truly cared about rap wanted the best for them. I hope y'all are y'all happy now that y'all moved everybody out the way, and then y'all doing interviews like he was the perfect angel. My God, my God. To have walked the streets with people, all I ever wanted to do was be a part of anything that people was doing for Rob because we love him. I'm not in love with him. We love him. When I heard the last phone call, I cried like a baby. And then the minute he gets off the phone with these bloggers, all hell breaks loose. See, they're getting what we have been dealing with. Oh, you support him. You supporting a P. You know the word they use. You supporting him. He sleeps with young kids. He does this. Well, in our culture, this type of behavior has been going on. I mean, I know a lot of girls in high school shit was pregnant at 14 and 15. My grandmother Her and my father, or my grandfather, they were 15, 16 years apart. So it hasn't been easy saying, well, I'm going to stand by him no matter what, all the way to the end. A lot of people were talking, no action. I wrote a letter to the judge at the time of his sentencing, asking the pleading a mercy. Because to be quite honest, Keith Raniere got 100 years. And Keith Raniere was a Caucasian man. He got 100 years. So all weekend, like I said, he called Kwame Brown, or Kwame, however you want to say it. Then, Tasha K. Tasha K didn't break the law. The BOP officer gave her information and she shared it. She had the plug. Anybody else would have did the same thing. So now I wish they would stop now. So now they're saying Kwame is victim shaming. I'm sorry, people, but you gotta call it the way you see it. Backs, hoes, tramps, sluts. A lot of women use sex, have threesomes, they get in bed, threesomes, foursomes. They do whatever they want to do, long as they with that person. You have a group of women that are looking for men to take care of them, and they think they pussy got the power to keep a man. Everybody was living under one big roof. Mama's cooking, boy, we'll never. I wish K. Michelle could have told the whole story. Everybody was one big happy family, long as that money was coming in. and he was paying the rent, taking care of everybody. And then you dirty folks, starting from you parents that was okay with it, then you want to flip the script and do a whole different agenda. But long as that money was coming in, everybody was happy. Y'all was one big happy family. The people, see the people that they showed us on Lifetime, you had Ashante McGee. Here this woman done left her kids in a hotel, and you going over to R. Kelly supposed to be watching the house with the girls in it. You get mad because they laugh at you. So Rob's been calling people about the BOP situation. You know, the girl was their star witness all along, in my opinion. Azriel Clary was already in the indictments when he was with her. It wasn't a point of. She saw them text messages. She was already in the indictments because the parents had given them her cell phone and everything. She was already in the indictments. She was already, in my opinion, gonna be their star witness. She gave an Oscar performance. But this is what Rob feels. Rob feels as though if the BOP officer would have never given the information to Azriel about the other girlfriend, she would have never flipped on him. And if that's what he feels, then I have to support him. If that's how he feels. Even though I have my own theory, I said she was gonna snitch the whole time. But this is what he feels. When he calls these bloggers and goes through this story, most people laugh at him the way he's talking. They say, oh, when he say he's in jail for being a player in different things. If he believes that if he believes that he has the right to feel the way he feels, people can't separate the artist from the art. Again, if we set up and worried about everybody's past, things they've done, But y'all want to mute R. Kelly music, but you don't want to mute nobody else's music. Like you people are sick. So we picking and choosing. Y'all got selective outrage. Again, the whole country was built on a lie. We have selective outrage. Young men, older women, women chasing after rock stars, superstars, been doing anything for their 5 minutes of fame. I left some YouTube. You can look at some of these videos where we protested. Anybody that did protest, walked with us, marched, even the people before me and after me, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that we marched the streets. I'm thankful for everybody that had a rally. I'm thankful for you all. We were trying to bring attention back then, but everybody wanted to move everybody out the way. It was a lot of injustices that was done to rap. So as Kwame say, I don't support his actions. I support the injustice. So they're jumping on him because he done talked about, yeah, they're women, they're groupie women. They come to the game, they hang out, they looking for fame, they looking to get with the man, get pregnant, get a child bam so they could be taken care of. And there's some women that think like that. Not all women, but some. It's some women that think the power of they pussy gonna carry them for a whole lifetime. Excuse me for the words I might say, but again, I don't sugarcoat nothing. Oh, hey, Juba. Hey, Letitia, the realist, Renrock. Renrock, he was out there. They were opening. I'm pretty sure he knew who the groupies was. Then you got some men that's groupie too. What saddens me the most is when I look at the beautiful people that I met in this fight that everything turned so toxic. Like people were getting doxxed. Uh, it's like they let some type of evil spirit get a hold to them. But they were doing the same thing as everybody else. I don't do the disrespect of mamas and kids. I don't do that stuff. You have a right to support anybody you want to support. Nobody should be attacked. When I filed lawsuits, I was threatened by people that said they was for him to strangers. I don't know. I got threatened so much. It was like, you know what? My life ain't, I ain't ready to risk my life. I'm walking outside with a gun in my hand and threatening phone calls. And I'm going to drop the link. Well, Windrock, that's what I was talking about. And I hope, where is Ryder at? Because she was doing a show. Until you start locking these women up for lying, the same pattern is gonna happen. When people, oh, I got a big problem with this. Those women got on the stand and they said, I lied to him about my age. You should have never went any further. How do they become star witnesses? You lied to him about your age. He was already entrapped. But y'all want to say what he should have did. And nobody says the girls should not have lied. Why would you lie about your age if you know he liked young girls? Why? You lied, I lied about my age. So I'm supposed to think everything you telling me is the truth now? You entrapped him. If he would have left, if he wouldn't have did this, why did the girls have to lie about their age? I need people. I have a hard time with this because, see, some of y'all ain't gonna get this until you picked up for a lie. So The liars become star witnesses. And I have a problem with that. Again, this is my opinion. You already entrapped them. Wasn't that the name of the game? And this is to anybody that lies. Emmett Till got lied on. Look what happened to him. You had men that was about to go to college, and a woman lied without no kit, no rape kit, no nothing. So we giving liars free passes. Nothing happens to them for ruining somebody's life. My God help me. I don't want fame. I never wanted fame. I did meets and greets. I had writers. I done been around everybody from Jive, from H-Town, R. Kelly, Selena Johnson. I had a job to do. I went and did my job. And my job didn't, you know, when I think about it now, I'm like, thank God I just did my job. Well, I've been around famous people all my life, from Stevie Wonder, Minnie Riperton. I always knew that these people were just regular human beings. Hey, Ren Rock, how you be? Hold on, let me remove this. Let me remove this so everybody, we have Ren Rock. Uh, he was with a group called the Persuasions. Hey, Ren Rock, how you doing? How you be?
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I used to be with a group called the Persuaders, and we had a hit song. It's a thin line between love and hate. And I'm telling y'all what April Showers is telling y'all. She's telling y'all was real. This fame thing is not what it cut out to be. These groupies, they can get in there and mess up your life. Between the groupies and the paparazzi and tabloids, if they want to ruin your career, the groupies will sure do it for you. Now, I always felt like R. Kelly was set up, and I mean, I don't care what anybody think. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I think he was set up, and it's a shame they had to do that. That they did that man like that. It should have been straight up with that man from the very beginning.
Yeah, it's uh yeah, I believe that Clary family.
And if anybody's been in the music business like me and April have, and been on the road and been on tours and stuff, y'all will understand what we talking about and how we feel about the situation because we've been through it. We've been through the meet and greets, and we've
Yeah,
been through the shows, and we've been to the autograph signings and all of that stuff.
yeah,
And a lot of it ain't what everybody think. It's not all peaches and cream out there, and it's a lot of people that plot, or it's a lot of groupies that plot on your downfall. Or, okay, how can I get pregnant by this guy today? How can I try to get, because it's all about the fame. But y'all, fame can be dangerous. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't be striving to be famous like that, because fame is starting to be the most dangerous job in the world. So if y'all plan on getting out there and getting in that type of business, know your craft before you get out there, because hey, if the fame don't get you, the groupies will.
Yeah. And they claim, I mean, the way they did this whole R. Kelly situation, talking about it took them 30 years and all of this stuff. It don't take 30 years. Don't come to me with this agenda, what y'all want me to believe. Like y'all care about like y'all care about black women.
What they
Say
trying to
that.
what they trying to say is that they've been they've been on him since the Aaliyah situation. They've been on him, and that's what they talking about. I think that's what they talking
Yeah,
about. But still, in all, I mean, for the situation that's going down right now with this man should be out. I don't think this man. I think this man didn't realize it, and he got caught up. I can't just blame the groupie. You gotta have a team behind you, somebody that you can trust. That team somebody on his team should have seen something like that coming. That's what you have your entourages for. They're there to watch your back. Keep the people away from you. When I first got in this business, the first thing my manager he said, don't touch nobody and don't let nobody touch you. And I never understood what he meant by that. But now I do, because you can touch a fan and they can say you did something sexual to them, and then all of a sudden they get nothing for it. It's something that you didn't even do. You know what I mean? It's a lot of these celebrities out here that are being falsely accused because groupies get fame, because groupies want what they got. It's not all peaches and cream, y'all.
yeah. And yeah, this whole case is just mind blowing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got parents. He wasn't lying. The parents brought the kids to him. Shit. I mean, and they all need to be in jail.
But
He should.
the sad part is that it was all everything was done out of greed.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. The family was trying to live out a dream for their kids. Some of these
Yeah.
kids, family, they parents are trying to live out a dream through them.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids are forced into this business. As to say, just for an example, Jaden Smith, he said he didn't want to do, Jaden's sister, Willow, she said she didn't want to do no rap. She didn't want to do that. Her dad pushed her into that.
Yeah.
And what Jaden done, he didn't want to do that. Will pushed him into that. And you see the relationship they have now. So a lot of these kids that's in this music business or in this fame business, they was pushed into that. These kids didn't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah.
that Smith family, they are, man, they full of mess too.
They
Cause
going
now
through. Yeah.
you got Jaden Smith. He come talking about how the mom was giving them mushrooms and psychedelic drugs.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, whenever Will Smith did them some talk shows and he had his son with him, they showed plenty of clips of him trying to kiss his son on national TV. I mean, you know,
yeah.
clearly look at the boy's face and tell he's solely embarrassed. Good afternoon,
Mhm.
Break Chains Productions. What's up, sis?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Tracy. Yeah.
but it's just sad. I'm gonna get off here, but I just wanted to get on here and just
Okay,
give my
yeah, thank you.
get
Yeah,
my point because we both was out on that circuit, and like you telling everybody, they don't understand until I mean, it's hard for them to understand until they've been in our shoes, till they've been and they've seen. Yeah, it's not a game when you're doing this music and this entertainment thing. It's definitely not a game. You have to have people that you can actually trust to watch your back. Real.
yeah.
All right, sis, I'm gonna get off here. I love you.
Thanks for coming up,
No
Ren
problem.
Rock.
Appreciate your April showers. Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up for my sis. And if y'all like what y'all hearing from my sis, because she knows what she's talking about, go on and smash that like button and even subscribe to her, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Love is love.
Okay, thank you, Ren Rock. So, uh, like I say, stars, they have writers. And so, when they would come to Chicago, Arkansas, you have writers. When you book an artist, they have a writer. Like they want so much water, they want this type of water, they want honey, lemon, hot, they want this type of things when they come and perform for you. I mean, it's their demands. Like if you want me, not only do you have to pay for me, you know, if I want some type of exotic food, you got to have it there. And so that's what a writer is. Yeah. And so right now, if you want to become famous, I am so totally against this this music industry now because they will chew you up and spit you out like you ain't nothing. Oh, okay, the word. Oh man, I gotta get your video. This whole music, that whole Hollywood, all of that, it's evil. It's demonic. Um, I wouldn't advise anybody to go into it unless you were independent and you did not need these people. You know, if you can find some people that can distribute your work and everything, because the music industry, and this is my opinion, it's evil, it's demonic, it's demonic. Again, these people will take, throw you out like you ain't nothing. And all of you people, all of you people, we tend to love people as long as they doing good. Lord have mercy. Let one thing hit them and y'all running away. Y'all act like y'all don't know her. in everything. That ain't how it works. If somebody supposed to stick with them. So they're saying people are victim shaming. What is a victim? You talk about the victims. You victim shaming. Or people became victims of his. When those girls got up there and testified that there was no locks on the doors, no locks on the doors, so you didn't leave. You say victim shaming because I decide to talk about a woman who mother coached her, groomed her, but I'm victim shaming. And they made a choice to become a victim. They say be careful of what you ask for. But I'm victim shaming because I'm talking about girls that's the when they got fake IDs. And another thing that gets me is, hey, Big L, every another thing that gets me is most of these girls and just women in general, y'all saying lock him up, but you not saying lock your touchy feely uncle, cousins, the priest, the people in the church, the people in Hollywood. But you go after one man, but this is being done by everybody. But we want to single one person. If you didn't go after your abuser, but you got so much to say about Rob, you ain't shit. And the reason I say that is because you found some type of reason not to go after your abuser, but you got so much to say about him. It's a whole lot of stuff attached to this case. Some were abused by their cousins, daddies, stepdaddies. People in the family, the family friend, y'all didn't say nothing about them, but you got all of this built up hate for R. Kelly. That's not fair. That's not fair. For you to have all this outrage for him, but you don't have it for your abuser. Rob has in his mind that if the BOP officer would have not given Azriel the text message and stuff, causing her to flip. Because Azriel, I think, was 4 or 5 of the charges in New York. If I if I'm sentenced, if I would have been in prison by any means necessary, I would be grasping at straws, trying to get the heck up out of there. To get out of prison. Well, I have to respect that he's calling these bloggers. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I cry when I hear them phone calls. And I'm like, here we go again. You have Tasha K talking about him like a dog. You got all you do is talk about all of the bad things that he's done. So the YouTube streets, they were so hot. You know, they come to air their dirty laundry. Those that stole from them, y'all know what y'all did. Y'all that's been getting money for years in this name on YouTube. People donated, sent money, and he ain't seen the money. You can be a supporter of R. Kelly's. You can support his music and not support what he's done. You can support him if you want to and don't and should not be attacked. People, oh, I don't like folks that mess with kids. Well, what makes you think I like you done murdered somebody? What about you? You done cheated on your husband. You done sinned. You done did wrong. But y'all, we got selective outrage. Selective outrage. You people sit up here, Charlemagne the God, then gave woman Spanish fly, know how he drugged this woman, but y'all still watch the Breakfast Club. We got so much selective outrage. Carl Malone had a baby by a girl that was 13. Selective outrage. Can't people just keep it real and simple for once? Like, I've had to face the fact I've had some pills to swallow. And in my opinion, what I call a victim, I call a fucking thought trying to get taken care of for the rest of their life. And I have a right to say that. I have a right to say, as a woman, you sleep with a man and you have unprotected sex, you just as responsible as that man is. You gonna get out here and sleep with a superstar, knowing he done had hundreds of women, and you don't protect yourself? What they do to that? You know they having sex in every city they stop in, and you choose to have unprotected sex. Now, if you protected yourself and then say he gave you something, I could buy that too. But just running around here, I love my body. Just as these women should have loved their bodies. If any of them would have said, I made him wear a condom, I did this. But as a woman and you slept with a man without protecting yourself, then you don't care about your body neither. You didn't care about getting a disease. Not once did any of these women say, I told him to wrap it up. So I need people to make it make sense. I choose to go out and sleep with a man. I tell them we ain't having sex unless you have a condom. You wrap it up. Then I could believe that you cared about your body. If you didn't put that demand, but it's his fault because you got a disease. Well, first of all, you didn't protect yourself. But that's a victim shaming. I mean, you have to think logically about some things. And I ain't trying to persuade nobody. I'm just calling stuff the way I see it. If one woman would have said, I told him to wear a condom, because I'm knowing he a superstar. He's sleeping with women, but you go and have unprotected sex with a man. You get mad because you have a disease now, but you had unprotected sex. But it's his fault. No, no. They don't wear condoms. Do you love to make a man wear a condom? Again, the R. Kelly on the YouTube street is toxic, it's evil, it's got dirty spirits attached to it. It's awful. I wouldn't have never thought I would have seen this much bad publicity about a superstar. I hope everybody's happy now. Y'all ran people out that sincerely cared about him. You had people coming in from all over town, from out of town, to support this man. And some of you people ruined it because you wanted the clout chase to be the only person. And again, in the beginning, everybody, these people set camp up on YouTube for monetary gain. They didn't give a damn about him. They knew they could make money, and they did. They done scammed, schemed, stolen in his name. So I hope Rob does not call any more bloggers. I don't know of any celebrity that had a case going on was calling bloggers. I thought when you had an ongoing, wait a minute, I gotta reword this. I thought when you were fighting for your appeal that you should not be talking to people. Again, whenever he do these interviews, all it does is start the pot just getting stirred up again. And all you hear is all of the bad things. I'm gonna show what you can do is go to the April showers. Cause I didn't want my channel to be a R. Kelly channel. I'll speak when I want to. I've met some great people in this fight. I met people that was really, they supported him. I said in the beginning, I don't care, innocent or guilty. I'm standing by him. Again, I didn't get money from YouTube for 4 years. I didn't scheme. I didn't say we needed money uh, for commercials. We get to a place, we didn't have a bottled water, but folks done rented Airbnbs. They got chefs cooking, all in the name of donated money for R. Kelly. Yeah, y'all been bogus. Y'all been bogus, bogus, bogus. I am thankful I was able to fly to New York, get hotel rooms the weekends of Chicago. I am thankful I did not come in to try to scheme and deceive people out of money. I am thankful that I know him. Regardless of what names that they call him, it don't matter to me. I'm thankful for the people that I've met. You know, we marched them streets. One Pap, Debowski, uh, DJ Tyson, Trent. We had some great people that was out here really trying to make a difference. But everybody had their own agendas, which was to make money. They didn't care about him, and I don't believe they care about him now. I'm going to do a quick summary. You guys can watch these videos when there was protests done for the injustice against R. Kelly. This just did not start. People sincerely cared about them, but since people want to make it seem like they've been the only ones fighting for him, nobody did nothing else. Well, I will always reintroduce myself and the people that got out there and marched the streets for him that people don't want to give credit to. Because y'all want it to be all about y'all, all about you, you, you. You don't give a fuck about him. And I really hate when I sit up and I look at how toxic this became. It saddens me. I mean, people were really out here doing everything they could to get a message out. And you dirty, thirsty people destroyed that. You sorry people couldn't even try to call the troops and just work it out if it was all about him. But you sorry people needed that money. Oh, I'm the only one that could talk about him. Then you lying to folks. You not giving them the facts. He conceded to things, and you still don't want to acknowledge that. I am thankful. I want to give all of y'all thanks for marching in the streets, going to New York, because people sincerely cared about him. I met people, they were like, girl, I don't even know how I started supporting him. I met people that said they were at home minding their own business and they heard about the story and they just wanted to come and support him because they felt like it was wrong. You had you had everybody sleeping together, doing everything. Like I said, I've accepted the fact of some things that have happened. You know, if you look at the transcript from the trial, videotapes were shown. People gave testimony, and it is what it is. Again, you people want to say you victim shaming. I want to know, since when did women that do everything to get with the superstar, you lie, you cheat to finally make it with them, and you think this gonna last? You want to say I'm victim shaming when women done come on YouTube and said everything was fine. Everything was fine. He was paying my mama rent. Everything was fine. But y'all can talk about him. But you can't say nothing about the victims. If people if people were, and don't get this twisted, I do understand that a woman is gonna make up her own mind when to leave. But my God, y'all say, you know, it was all fun for y'all. When everybody was getting taken care of, but now I'm supposed to look at you as a victim now. You wasn't hollering victim when you was shopping, spending the money. You wasn't hollering victim when you was lying about your age. As long as you was getting what you wanted to get, parents being taken care of, everything was great. But so I've never seen so many trifling, low down people. I've just never seen it. Especially these supporters on YouTube. Y'all went after people that was trying to make a difference because y'all decided to capitalize. We're gonna be the only people on YouTube money. And yes, y'all knew this shit was coming and y'all put a plan in place. You people have ruined people's lives. You call child protective services on people. Y'all done talked about people's kids, their mamas, the most craziest stuff I've ever seen in life. Everybody deserves the best protection. Everybody has a past. Everybody deserves a chance for redemption. A lot of people got together. They formed friendships real fast. You, we didn't know about. I can say I thought everybody that I met was for R. Kelly, and they wasn't. They was money, tried to make the money. It was a money grab. I thought everybody I met who called me they was for R. Kelly, and they wasn't. So there were a lot of injustices done to him, and I pray that an appeal goes through. I thought when a person had an open case and he's in the appeal process, I can't figure out for the life of me why he's calling bloggers an appeal. And he's calling bloggers. And all these people do is remind us every time he makes a phone call to a blogger about everything he's been accused of. That's all it does. You got Tasha K talking about everything he done did. You got everybody that's against him. All you hear are the bad things. Nothing good. For the life of me, I thought when you're working on an appeal that you weren't supposed to be calling people, discussing your case. So calling these bloggers, how effective is that? Because there's more people against him than it is for him. Some people at this point don't even give a damn. A lot of people are saying he's paying for his crime. They didn't get him in 2008. They've been on him and they got him now. He done ran around. They got sick of him running around with all of these girls, teenagers, and everything. So if calling these bloggers, if y'all think this is helping, I don't know. Will it help the appeal? Baby, I would be the ideal inmate. I would be in there going to classes. I know it's hard, and you want everybody to feel sorry for you, but we got to keep it real at the same time. Me, it didn't matter innocent or guilty. I was gonna stand by him. So I didn't have to come up with conspiracy theories and it wasn't him. He didn't get married and all of this. Kwame Brown is being dissed for giving him a voice to speak on. You know, if I was to interview Charles Manson, would that make you think I'm a serial killer? Just because you allow somebody to speak and give them a platform, you don't have to per se be for them. Cause a lot of people are not for the actions he did. It's just the injustice. And that's what people need to focus on. All of this sitting around and you got folks that swear up and down it was him on the tape and that should be so irrelevant now. The relevant thing right now is for him to be attending classes, being an ideal inmate, because I don't know what the good Lord got planned for him. He might can walk out 6 months from now. The prisons are overcrowded. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, I stand by you no matter what. I don't need to come up with conspiracy theories. I don't need to say you didn't marry Aaliyah and you conceded to it. Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, the man that I know is a gentle man, respectful, forgiving, and I know doggone well he would not be approving of this kind of behavior. Like, who gave some of you people the right to worry about who was protesting for him, trying to destroy them and move them out the way? Where they do this at? Oh, I forget y'all that need money. You know, you got to keep that money flowing. You tell me, I'm back to this victim bashing. So y'all get mad at people or say you're shaming the victims. When a woman goes somewhere, have sex with a man, didn't ask them to put a condom on, because I love my body enough. You were just that caught up. You didn't care about your body neither if you had unprotected sex with a superstar. You had unprotected sex, but that's victim bashing. A woman had unprotected sex. Didn't say I told him to use a condom, but you mad now because you ended up with a disease. What happened to it takes two? See, we got so much selective outrage. So much selective outrage. I had a good time meeting people, being with people I thought supported him. Well, y'all, I done talked for 2.5 hours. I've been in bed all day. I'm recuperating from the weekend. It takes me too long to come back after a night of dancing and drinking and looking at YouTube video. See, I never came in to talk about these people. Y'all reporting back to him on everything that people do. So I'm going to get ready to end this live. You guys have an amazing good night sleep. And this is April Showers, and I'm out.